Hey everyone, welcome to I'm trying to make something right here, but I was trying to do the intro, and then of course you and
You
Troy.
didn't tell me. He sexted you?
He texted me.
What do you say?
So like I was saying, welcome everyone to today's video. It's kind of like a vlog actually this time around, which is a little different than all the videos I've recorded so far, but your girl does travel. And so we were getting a little stir crazy, decided to take a trip to Cabo. So I wanted to show everyone what it was like traveling during quarantine. So everyone has the information, because this is also an information sharing page. And I just couldn't stay at home anymore. It was time to get away, even though there are risks with traveling during this time. We are aware, but we were super careful, super cautious. I had my Clorox wipes on deck to wipe down every fucking thing you can think of. We stayed more than 6 feet away from everyone. There's only 2 areas that were a little sketch. When I say we, it was me and my husband, because your girl does not do solo travel. But one of my good friends does. Her name is Bria. So if you are interested in looking at a melanated woman who is basically a nomad, she'd be all over the place. She's flown from the UK all the way to New Zealand and back within 48 hours, something like that, within 36 hours, something crazy. Her page is called Bria Against the World. Check that out. But back to what I was talking about, we decided to take a trip to Cabo just to get away. And so this is going to be an informative video on what we did, what you can also do there. Yeah, stay tuned. And if you like videos like this, please hit the like button. Please also subscribe. We need them subscribers out here. It's just a button. Click the button. It's free. Click the button. Click the damn button. Okay, let's get into it, you guys. So first and foremost, this is us driving to the airport. We got up at 4 a.m. Yes, because our flight was at 7 a.m. Once we got to the airport, there were people in there as normal, which was a little bit of a surprise. I thought there would be less people in the airport, but I guess no matter what's going on, people have to get to where they have to get. So quite a few people in the airport still. Are you concerned?
We're covering all bases. We're good.
I think we'll be fine. We just made sure we stayed 6 feet away. And I used to work at the airport, so I kind of know the ins and outs. I already knew where our gate was. We didn't have to do much searching. It was like through the checkpoint, super quick, within, I would say, 10 minutes maybe. Wiped our stuff down, went directly to the bathroom, washed our hands, stayed masked up, went and got our Starbucks. Of course, I had to get that chai tea latte. Where did I get that jade citrus mint tea? It might have been that. And my oatmeal. Same thing with my husband. He's a copycatter. He copied me. We hopped on the train that's inside of the airport, got to our gate. People were there. We didn't want to sit by them, so we went to our own little area and waited until it was time for boarding. Hopped on the plane. Thank God we were in Alaska. Alaska is not fucking around. They are not sitting people next to each other. There's nobody in the middle rows. And then on top of that, we also didn't even have anyone sitting in front of us. So we weren't by anyone. We could have both had our own row if we wanted to. So that was nice. Alaska is not doing middle seats, thank God. So here's takeoff. It was raining when we left Seattle, of course. It was super pretty flying in. We went from rain and dark to sunshine and 70 something degree weather. It was pretty mild. It wasn't high. It was like between 72 and 75 degrees. So, arrived to the airport. Here's some footage of Marcos carrying all the stuff. And all I had was my Starbucks, of course, in my hand. We have made it on the ground. They had us fill out some forms on our way in that asked about like COVID symptoms and all that good stuff. And you also have to hang on to this. I think it's an immigration form. I can't remember. I didn't take a picture of it, but when you come in, they have you fill it on the plane right before you're about to land. And you want to make sure after you give the immigration form to immigrations, they rip a piece off and they give it back to you. Make sure you hold on to that, because if you don't have that little piece when it's time to come back to the US, guess what? You got a fine to pay. You know, they're trying to finesse the system, make you pay for a piece of paper. But yeah, just know that. Hang on to that. Here's a little clip of once you get through the airport and they have like bars right out there, or you're waiting for your shuttle to come pick you up, which I thought was hella cool. We did not get a drink because we were like, bitch, we're fucking tired. We've been up since 4 a.m. trying to get out of here. And we're even more tired because just know when you go in the Cabo airport, I would say the same thing applies for Cancun because we ran into it there too. People be up in these airports lying to death. Oh, wait, who are you with? What hotel? Oh, yeah, that's us. That's us. It's like, no, you guys make sure you get your accommodations done ahead of time, or just go directly outside, get a taxi from there, or get on the buses that they have that go from airport to your hotel area. But just have the stuff planned out, or just leave the airport and go to the outside area, because they got some scam artists up in this bitch. Like, we got pulled to the side because they asked us, oh, what hotel? And we're like, no, we already have our shuttle taken care of with so and so. They're picking us up at this time. Oh no, that's us, that's us. So we're like, okay, because we've never been to Cabo. So we're like, okay, they're saying that's us. We need to go to them so we can go hop in our shuttle. And then we're standing there looking like, bitch, like, if you do not stop trying to sell me shit, like, I'm trying to get the fuck about this airport. So that is one thing to be aware of. They are going to try to pull you aside. This happened twice in the Cabo airport, and it literally took us like 30 minutes to get away from these salespeople. Like, if you're not looking for a timeshare, just walk the fuck about the airport to the pickup area, because you are going to be harassed and talked down for hours if you let them. So yeah, something to be aware of. So then we finally get outside, get to our shuttle, and I would say the only part that was sketch about this situation and concerning COVID would have been the shuttle situation. We figured since we booked our resort that they're just going to be picking us up and we'd be good. That is not the case. They're picking up for all the hotels that are in the same like strip where your resort is going to be. And so we were in the shuttle with other people that we didn't know. So in this case, that could have been dangerous if somebody in that shuttle was having the C-19. Thank God we are fine. We are good and we're healthy. And thank God my husband and I got to sit in the very front row with nobody else next to us, except for the driver. So here's some footage of us driving from the airport to our hotel. We stayed at the Riu Palace, Baja California. Riu has 3 properties right next to each other. One is called the Santa Fe, the other one's just called Riu Palace. But those two, the difference is they allow children at those, and we stayed at the hotel that is adults only. Because we ain't got no kids, we ain't trying to look at nobody else's kids. And but the cool thing about Baja California is your wristband gets you into Santa Fe and Riu Palace. So you can go over there and enjoy all the amenities that they have there too, which was super cool and was a saver for us as far as restaurants are concerned. Santa Fe had this really good Mexican restaurant. And it's just nice to kind of get away and see the other resorts and how they built them. The other two are also a lot larger than the Baja California location. So here is once we arrive at the resort. Super pretty, super warm. This is where I found out that 73 in Cabo, right in the sun, feels like 80.
Audio Jungle.